how are you doing? It is your boy Pete Touchscreen Nethercoat, right back here on the channel with even more Sonic gaming, as we are still playing through Sonic the Hedgehog 2 in Sonic Origins, and we are up to Wing Fortress. We've just literally just got through Sky Chase, and again, you know, the first time you get to this level, everybody falls the first time. I think it's fair to say that I don't think anybody who got here the first time did not make that jump the first ever. And, yeah, like, this is such a fun level to me. Like, I just really enjoyed playing through this, like, so much. There are so many fantastic points of just, like, good things throughout this entire level. Okay. Oh, now we just gotta... Right, time to go. I could have just held it out, I guess. But, yeah. Because Wing Fortress, I'm not sure if it was the same for a lot of other people, but Wing Fortress was most definitely a stumbling block compared to a lot of other levels, at least for me. You know, like... I remember the way to go. This is the way to go. But yeah, this is something else. And this is why you don't be supersonic and blow your load too early. Again, there's another trap that I just got caught out with back in the day as well. Like, there are so many little tricks and traps and dalliances that just exist through this level, which you can just get caught out by, and then all of a sudden, now boom, you're dead. But obviously, there is a lot to be said for this level and everything that was taken for, like, inspirations for, like, Flying Battery Zone for Mania. 6. Ugh. So again, reminds me of a time where I've just not had supersonic at this part and just like lost it, like just lost the will to live. Managed to beat this boss magically. It's just one of those things. And again, Wing Fortress having another fantastic like set piece. Like, you catch up to Robotnik, you think that's all he's got. He gets away in his little spaceship, and then all of a sudden, you know, you're chasing him. Tails has managed to disappear after getting shot down, gets a rocket strapped to his plane, and then big bada boom, you manage to catch up to like a rocket, which I'm quite sure is the same sort of model they used for Sonic Spinball. I can't remember. But yes, we are approaching the Egg of Death. Otherwise known as a Death Star, if you didn't know. You know, Sonic and the Emeralds based on Dragon Ball, Death Egg based on Star Wars and the Death Star. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm either going to do this really well, or I'm going to mess it up. Whoa! With style. Now, I don't know about you guys. I've only ever beaten this the risky way once, and we might try it, but goodness gracious. I've never done this well. I normally always just wait for it to land. I feel like your sensors are off a little bit. Oh. I have never beaten Eggman that quickly. the only reason. The only reason I took this down to just do the last 2 levels because it was like, oh, I'll just beat Eggman in the old way, you know, and it'll take forever, like 8 minutes to do it, and I'm just like, huh. Why? We got 26 lives. We'll try and do it the fast way. I've done that once in my life. I almost want to know. If Tanner's beaten Sonic 2 yet, and I might have to just like ping him at one point and be like, "Have you done this yet?" I don't know. Tanner's doing his own thing over in Fate. And that's cool. I enjoy watching Tanner's content every now and again. It's nice to see where my boy is in his life, you know, doing sometimes. But yeah, this is quite familiar to the ending that we saw recently in Incursion. So again, another reason why I wanted to play Sonic 2 is because I was just like, yeah, this is cool. Man, I had a lot of fun. Again, the only way this could have been a perfect run would have been if we actually managed to get all of the emeralds on Emerald Hill. And I think I did a decent enough job sparing out Supersonic so we didn't just spaff it on, like, every level. But I had a lot of fun. It's always nice going back to the older games sometimes and just turn around and just smashing them all out, I guess, is the best way I could really realistically put it. I don't know. I think the credits leave something to be desired for as well, I think, for Sonic 2. I mean, Sonic 1 gave us, like, these little insights to the level, and they definitely came back with Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and this is literally just credits. Maybe, you know, with all the extra stuff they put in Sonic 2, they just didn't have the space for anything. So, I don't know. Oh, there's a familiar name. I don't know why Mark Cerny rings a bell. It's just, I don't know why. That name rings a bell. But, it's, I don't know. There is something to be said for the ending medleys for the credits as well. And I do enjoy it. I think I said it when we did Sonic 1, but there is something to be said for... There's something to be said for going back and playing, like, the classics, you know? And just... Because you can mostly do them without even thinking half the time. And it leads to more conversation, even though, like, I feel like I had to stop at some point. Just like Sonic 1, the special stages threw me off a little bit. They are definitely a lot smoother, and they're definitely rendering in from slightly further away. They were not as painful to do as the Sonic 1 ones. Those actually gave me actual anxiety, and it'll be interesting, because obviously I haven't played Origins since it came out either. So there's a large part of that which is... There's a large part of Origins which is very much like, I haven't played this in ages, but it's a lot easier than just reinstalling the Mega Drive Classic Collection. But yeah. There it goes. Do, 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 do. Yeah. I honestly can't remember. Maybe I should have played like the original one, because I don't remember how much of the death of going into the floating island and that is actually like original. I feel like a lot of that was added in post, but this is definitely added in post. It is very pretty though. I was fascinated with the design for the floating island for like the longest time. And you know what? There'll be one point where we come back and we actually play through this. And you know what? We'll give it a while. Yeah, we try to space out the official games as much as we can, and we've still got to go back and play Sonic Battle at some point. We need to finish that off before Sonic X Shadow Generations comes out. So there'll be that. We will be back next time with some more Sonic gaming, fan gaming or otherwise. But until then, thank you very much for watching. As always, I've been Pete Times Creed from Project Phoenix Productions. This has been Sonic the Hedgehog 2 in Sonic Origins. Probably I would say it's the best way to play. It's definitely one of the easiest ways to get a full collection, whether you're playing on console or PC, I guess, these days. Especially with the fact that I think they've added stuff in the Plus version, which I haven't even got around to yet. I think it's like a couple of the old 8-bit games. So that'll be interesting. I've never played the 8-bit games in my life, so that will be something to come to at one point. But yeah, until we see each other again, as always, I've been Pete Times Creed from Project Phoenix Productions. This has been Sonic the Hedgehog 2 in Sonic Origins. Until we see each other again, take care, stay safe, and play more games.